Okay, so I've been seeing everybody do the collector man's terror tag. And even though I wasn't tagged by anybody, I felt like I watched a lot of horror movies. I've got to weigh in on this. So, here are the answers to the 6 questions that were posed. Question number 1: what is your favorite 80s horror slasher? Gotta go with A Nightmare on Elm Street. It's Freddy Krueger. The guy has the best one-liners in movie cinema. Just phenomenal. Now, if I could pick one movie to recommend that was made before 1960, y'all know me. I gotta go with Lon Chaney as the Wolfman. By far my favorite Universal monster movie. And again, my, my favorite, one of my favorite actors of all time, next to Vincent Price. If I could retool any movie or any sequel, I would retool Scream 3. I like Scream 3, don't get me wrong, I like the whole franchise. Scream 3 is like that middle child that doesn't, you know, you want to keep all out in the corner away from the other kids. It's good, but it just didn't feel like it belonged in that series. My favorite John Carpenter or favorite final girl. This is gonna be controversial, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for it, but I have to go with Sarah Connor from The Terminator. And everybody's gonna say, well, The Terminator is not a horror movie, but I beg to differ. It's an action horror movie. Because if you look at it, the Terminator just goes through is a mindless soul killing machine set to program to do one thing and one thing only: kill Sarah Connor. So therefore, Sarah Connor is my final girl. Number 5. Favorite John Carpenter theme. This one I had to think about for a while. Because, any John Carpenter music is iconic. And I thought about going with In the Mouth of Madness because that is one of my all-time favorite Carpenter movies. But my John Carpenter theme is going to be the theme from Christine. It's so good and so iconic. And it's just, you just have to sit there and get mesmerized by the theme to Christine. Number 6. On Kevin Bacon being Freddy Krueger. No, I don't want Kevin Bacon to be Freddy Krueger. I have nothing against Kevin Bacon as an actor. I loved plenty of his films. But if I'm redoing Nightmare on Elm Street, I want someone who is going to disappear into that role. And I also want someone I can build a new Elm Street franchise around. So no, I do not want Kevin Bacon to play Freddy Krueger. I'm sorry, Kevin, but this is just one time you got to sit on the sidelines. Give me a fresh, young talent that is not a big name and is going to put his heart and soul into that role. Now, I heard somebody else say, mention you should have left in their terror tag. Monty, you were right. You should have left. Didn't do Kevin Bacon any favors. I could sit here and rant on just that whole movie, but no, I don't want Kevin Bacon to play Freddy Krueger. I want a fresh, young, no name, nobody to play Freddy Krueger. Give me the guy who plays the Penguin in Gotham. That's, you could totally immerse him into the role of Freddy and you wouldn't recognize that guy. Anyway, this is my terror tag, and Martin, anthropomorphic fiend. I hope you like my answers. You too, collector man.